I want to go across live to get a word in from our experts, our reporters, our editors on the ground. Rajesh Pawar is live with me from Tel Aviv. Gaurav Sawant with me from here in the studio. Rajesh, apart from a couple of stray reports that are coming in from Europe and the Israeli press, no official word has come in from the Israel government or the IDF about any specifics. Yahya Gallant, the Defence Minister, has talked about Yahya Sinwar, cowering in his bunker somewhere. But if these turn out to be correct, obviously nothing specific will come out because this is an unfolding operation. But if Yahya Sinwar is indeed in a bunker surrounded by IDF forces somewhere in Gaza City, this could be one of the first big, most meaningful victories for Israel in this war so far.
Very true, Shiv. If this man is cornered now and somehow if IDF is able to get him, it will be one of the biggest victories of IDF so far. This has not yet been confirmed whether he is there in this headquarters, which is under the hospital Al-Shifa. I have tried to speak to the IDF spokesperson here. He has categorically denied that we have not issued any such statement saying that he's cornered there. But there's a great possibility that probably he will be there. And there are two things which can happen now. There are two important things which can happen. One, if he's eliminated in these operations of IDF, then it will be a big blow to the military hierarchy of Hamas and their command and control structure. But the second big thing, which is more important, is that I'm hearing from certain sources that there might be a bargain deal now. Because if he's in that headquarters under Al-Shifa hospital, then he's a dead man. It's a matter of time now. So they're going to offer him a deal that we will let you live, but in exchange for those hostages which were taken by Hamas on 7th of October. So this deal is likely to be made if this man is present under Al-Shifa right now. Shiv.
Very, very important. Gaurav, he's called Little Hitler. He's called Israel's Osama bin Laden. It is true that Israel blames this man, Yahya Sinwar, more than they even blame Ismail Haniyeh and others for what happened on October the 7th, Gaurav. So that means that getting him is absolutely imperative, dead or alive.
More dead than alive, you're absolutely right. That's exactly what Israel wants to do at this point of time, is to neutralize this terrorist. The officiating Prime Minister, as far as Hamas is concerned, of the Gaza Strip, but somebody who's masterminded this terror strike on the 7th of October, someone who was actually involved in the nuts and bolts of planning, and someone who, according to Israel's intelligence, stayed back in the Gaza Strip. There were some rumors initially that seemed to indicate that he'd fled and had gone to Iran. Some of the other leadership, as you well know, is at the moment in Qatar, but Israel says all of them, and especially Yahya Sinwar, remains a dead man walking. He will be neutralized sooner than later because Israel is clear. They will ensure all the masterminds of this terror attack and all those who executed the terror strike will ultimately be neutralized, to send across that message that none of them pose a threat to Israel in future. As far as the hostages are concerned, Israel has repeatedly said, whether it's their ministers or their members of parliament or even the IDF, top priority for them is to get the 240 plus hostages back and safe. The shelling will stop, the bombing will stop, the operations will stop till the moment those people are returned. But if they're not returned, the bombing will intensify. Will they also take on the Al-Shifa hospital and the areas around? Shiv, they're getting very close to the Al-Shifa hospital. North Gaza does not have Hamas, is what the IDF now says. They've taken complete control, and inch by inch they're moving forward. One building very close to the Al-Shifa hospital was targeted yesterday, and there was a lot of sympathetic detonation, which means that was also a storage facility. The main explosion took place, which was the missile strike, and then multiple other explosions. So at least one fuel dump and one missile base they've been able to neutralize, Shiv.
Very, very interesting.